Alright, what's up guys? This is Tim from Very Technical, and we're here with Ubuntu 11.04. And right now I am in the Unity desktop environment. Unfortunately, while the touch controls and digitizer input work well out of the box without much configuration, I've also run into a extremely annoying and mouse issue, which basically makes using the Unity desktop environment impossible. So I'm going to try to show you guys, although this window did stay open earlier today, normally it'll only stay open for about a second where you can't search for anything because of this mouse issue, which with my luck probably isn't going to come up in this video. But let's just open a window here and get it to not be maximized. And you see it keeps doing this where the mouse always jumps to this lower left hand corner of the screen where the trash is, so you'll just be surfing the web, trying to scroll down a page, trying to select a menu option, anything, and then suddenly the mouse will be down here and it'll be open up a bunch of trash windows. So earlier I was just trying to hit the record button on the recording software, and it kept it opened up about 4 trash windows. I ended up just having to Alt-Tab and Alt-F4 to close them because trying to use the mouse would not work. See, like it just did it. My hands were away from the laptop. They weren't even anywhere near the keyboard. I'm pretty sure my computer is possessed because I didn't touch anything at all. My hands are completely away from the trackpad. Yeah, my computer is possessed. So I'm about at least about a foot away, I would say, and it's now opened 2 trash windows and changed the browser page. I'm not sure what's going on. Either my computer is possessed or it's some sort of weird driver issue, but it is basically unusable in this state. With that said, you'll notice that up here, the File, Edit, View menu, which is normally on the top of every window, has now been moved up to this top bar, which is also really annoying, but it doesn't break the usability near as much as the mouse jumping down and opening up 50 freaking trash windows when you're just trying to browse to our website. So while it is annoying, it is not nearly as unusable as this mouse issue, which I really hope gets fixed, because I actually do really like the Unity interface, just from first impressions, from the very first few minutes when I started it up, and the tablet controls worked really well out of the box before this horrible mouse issue presented itself. So if anyone has any sort of idea or suggestion as to how to fix this or what might be causing this, I'd love to hear it. You can send me an email at tim@timvery.com, or look me up in the forums and send me a message there. But I really hope that someone sorts this whole ordeal out. I've played around with the mouse settings quite a bit, and unfortunately turning down the sensitivity and acceleration doesn't seem to do anything, which is about the only easily implemented tip that I could find online with people having similar issues. And see, there it did again. It just went down to the lower left hand corner of the screen and clicked on the trash icon, and I wasn't anywhere near the computer. So I'm not really sure what to think about this. when it just seems to me that mouse support should probably be the first thing that they should really be looking at, and why they released it like this is kind of baffling, unless this isn't an issue that a lot of people are facing. So if you haven't run into this issue, or you have run into this issue, I'd really like to hear about it to get some sort of idea of how widespread this is. Alright, so I'm gonna stop recording now. I think I've shown you guys pretty well what happens. But actually, first I'm going to try to use touch. Usually the window disappears, but of course I'm recording, so it's at least that part's going to work. But it has been where when I'm not recording, when I'm actually trying to use this, trying to open up, you know, this window, it'll stay open for like a second. So you're getting ready to, you know, move your finger or mouse or the pen. You know, obviously I'm only trying to use one of these inputs at a time. I should say that. But you know, trying to just select something, it disappears before you can even select it. So alright, so yeah, so anyone has any ideas, send them to me. I'd love to hear about it. I really wanted to show you guys, you know, what Unity was all about and what has changed, but it's kind of hard to do right now. So I'm going to link you guys to a video that another, you know, fellow YouTuber and Linux user showed off, and I watched on YouTube yesterday, and it actually is pretty good. So I'm going to link that in this post so you guys can watch that and see what's new in Unity. And I did say, you know, that I did agree with him that the system settings in Ubuntu Classic, you know, it's really easily accessible from the top bar. You can just go right into, you know, Update Manager or additional drivers. On here, they actually hit it on the power settings, so it's actually hidden right here on the very bottom of that menu. So there is that, and I did agree with that. And otherwise, it was actually a really good video, so I'm going to link you guys to that. And as always, send me in some suggestions on how to fix this. I'll be back more with my to-do list, and obviously using Ubuntu Classic until we get this figured out. Thanks for watching.